Hi friends, Namaste and welcome back to our YouTube channel Tutor Pratik. In today's CSS session, we are going to learn about CSS Flexbox. CSS Flexbox is a flexible box layout module which makes it easier to design flexible responsive layout structure without using float or positioning properties. For better responsive web layout designs, it's a good idea of using CSS Flexbox. So on today's CSS session, we will learn about CSS Flexbox properties with CSS Flex Container, CSS Flex Items, and CSS Flex Responsive. But before we start, if you are new to our YouTube channel and still didn't subscribe our YouTube channel, please do subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell button that it will be notified whenever we publish our new session videos. Now, not being late, let's begin our today's session. As Flexbox is a new feature of CSS3, so it supports only following versions of browsers: Google Chrome 29, Internet Explorer 11, Mozilla Firefox 22, Safari 10, Opera 48 or higher versions. To start using the Flexbox module, we firstly need to define a Flex container and give some child elements inside it. The Flex container becomes flexible by setting the display property to flex, and also let's give Doger blue color as a background. And also let's give some CSS properties for child div elements of our Flex container. Here we can see that we have three items aligned horizontally inside our blue color Flex container. We can change the direction of the items position inside of our Flex container by using the Flex direction property. Flex direction column. Now we have vertically arranged items inside our Flex box. We can also make our child items arranged reverse by changing the value column reverse. Now we can see that our div child items are arranged reverse mode, that is 3, 2, 1, started from bottom. Similarly, for making horizontal alignments, we can also use the value row. Flex direction row. Now we have horizontally aligned div items inside our Flex container. And as same as column, we can also give row reverse for arranging div items arranged from right direction. Let's add some more div items. When we have more div items inside our Flex container, for better display, we have to wrap div items. For this, we have property Flex wrap wrap. Now, here all our 12 div items are wrapped inside our Flex container. And if we don't want to wrap it, we can use the value no wrap, which is default value for Flex wrap property. We can also use reverse alignment on wrapping. For this, we have the value wrap reverse. Now our div items are aligned reverse mode. We can also easily align our div items in the center of our Flex container. For this, first of all, let's remove extra div items. And for making center aligned, we will just use the property justify content center. Now our all div items are aligned center of our Flex container. Similarly, we can align our div items as left with using the value Flex start. For right alignment, we can use the value Flex end. And for making justify with space before, between and after, we can use the value space around, and also can use space between value. In this way, we can align our div items horizontally with various styles. Along with this, we can also align our div items vertically too. For this, and first, let's give the height for our container. Height 200 pixels. Then, for making vertical center alignment, we have to use the property Align Item Center. Now our flex items are vertically aligned to the center. And same as for horizontal alignment, we can also use the flex start and flex end values for top and bottom vertical alignments. Along with this, we have another values like stretch for making cover full height and baseline for aligning child items according to their text baseline. Mostly, when we design some login pages or any display messages, we want to display these items exactly center of the container, that is, center from the both sides horizontally and vertically. And this task is really head-aching while we don't know about CSS Flexbox. But now, it's just a simple step for making any object center of the container. For doing this, we just give following properties on our Flex container. Justify Content Center. Align Content Center. Now we can see that our div item is now placed center of our flex container. All the div elements inside of the flex container are the CSS flex items. So we can also give different orders for it as per our requirement. Like here we have 4 flex items, and we can make its display order different just by giving the style property order. Here we can see that as we gave the order 1 for the 4th div item, it displayed on the start. And similarly, other items are also aligned according to the order value that we gave. We can also make grow flex items relative to the rest of the flex items. For doing this, we will just use the property flex grow. And for giving maximum shrinking value, we can use the property flex shrink. For setting the initial length of any item like the third flex item to fixed size, that is like 200 pixels, we can use the flex basis property. For making our coding easier, we can also use the shorthand property for the flex grow, flex shrink and flex basis properties. Flex 0, 0, 200 pixels, where the first value is for growable, second value for shrinkable, and third value for initial length. If we want to give different alignment for any individual item which overrides the container alignment property, we can also use align cell property for each individual item. As in our previous session, we learned about CSS media queries. And if you still didn't watch our CSS media queries session, you can get the link of that session video in this video's description and also can found in the I button. CSS media queries are used to make different layouts for different screen sizes and devices. For example, if you want to create a 2-column layout for most screen sizes and a 1-column layout for small screen sizes like phones and tablets, we can use Flex direction property as a row or column specifying breakpoints. Here we can see that while our screen size is bigger, we have 2-column layout in our web page. But when we resize it or open our web page in small screen size, we can see that now we have a 1-column layout. In this way, by using Flexbox, we can create various designs of web layouts without using float property and easily able to create attractive web templates. If you have any issues related to any web design or development, you can feel free to contact us through our comment box. I feel happy to assist you to solve your issues. That's all for today. We will come back again with new interesting videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.